If you enjoy playing MMORPG on your PC or phone with the possibility of selling your crafted items, then watch this video till the end. Hello gamers, Cryptokoosha here. Today, I'm looking at Forgotten Runiverse, a project with a live open beta test happening that we will talk about later in this video. But before I start, please note, I'm not invested in this project, nor am I sponsored by them. Now let's magic into it. What is Forgotten Runiverse? It's a pixel art MMORPG based on the NFT collection Forgotten Runes Wizards Cult. Although the set collection is minted on Ethereum, but the project has recently moved to Ronin Network. The game is currently playable in a web browser on your PC or mobile, but will soon launch on Epic Store too. It is being developed by Bisonic Studio with a trust me bro past experience, since the team is not revealed. I could go on LinkedIn to dig deeper, but usually when the game is playable, I stick to my own experience. The open beta test started on August 26 and has a donut point system, which is assumed to count towards a potential airdrop or some sort of reward. So if you want to take part, you just need to create a game account and connect your Ronin wallet. Then do the quests, which are two types. The time limited daily quests that if you miss you cannot do them later, and then there's also a quest tree with social and other in-game tasks to complete. Doing these quests will give out cards that you need to mint and then head to the temple tab to sacrifice and collect donuts. There's also a daily donuts check-in that you need to claim to be eligible for the daily jackpot. But I need to note I couldn't see any official information about the token airdrop, which I'm assuming mana can be the potential reward of the event, since this is the premium resource in the game. Anyways, let's jump in the game. As said, it's an MMORPG with all the fun game loops like battling, exploring, and crafting, in a world expanding at over 200 kilometers squared. Okay, I was told the land is smaller now, it's about 180 kilometers. Man, inflation is eating away everything. To play, you create your wizard and start by doing the in-game tutorial quest. Tell your invited friends to do it too. Wink wink. And if you are an MMORPG fan, you don't need me to tell you that battling gives you XP to level up, or materials and recipes are used for crafting. And once you craft something, you can either use it, or sacrifice it to get mana, or trade it in the game with the other players, I'm assuming with other game items or the game currencies. However, since there is also blockchain used in the game, you can also mint the items to sell them on a third-party marketplace for real money. Woohoo! But of course, crappy items will get diluted, so mint responsibly. And please don't be fooled, this is not what true ownership means. This is just a permissionless trading feature. For a true ownership, they need to hand over the game codes too, and I don't see that happening anytime soon. To make the game more complex, in other words engaging, they have lands, multiple biomes, different buildings, lots of craftable items with different rarities, a community-driven lore, books, and even planned TV show. What more do you want?
Are you not entertained?
They say there will be only 70,000 lands ranging from the smallest 8x10 homestead all the way to one of the 7 cities. But it says bigger lands are dividable by 8, so you can split a larger land to have smaller pieces to rent out or sell. But does it mean after splitting, the cap for homestead increases? Or is this process even reversible? And why should you care about lands? Well, obviously it gives you an edge. You can place different buildings in them, and as players use them, you get rewarded. Buildings can range from a small house to show off your in-game items, to gathering stations, mage hall, workshops, treasury, and so on, that are used for in-game progression by players. For example, Mage Hall is needed to reach higher levels, but only the first tier is available publicly. For going higher than level 30, you will need to use a player-owned Mage Hall. I wonder if the owners can create a group to increase prices together in order to cap the other players at level 30. And to quickly check out the game economy, you just need to know gold is used to buy and sell in-game items, create them, pay as rent, or for traveling. On the other hand, mana is used to improve an item, but I don't know if it improves the stats or the rarity. Also, mana is used to obtain blessings that could earn you a land plot. I'm guessing as long as we haven't reached the cap, right? And to get mana, you have to sacrifice your extra or unwanted items, or buy from the developers. They gotta eat too. There is a lot more to cover, but to keep the video short, I will leave the rest for either when the game becomes popular, or I get a lot of requests to dive deeper. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. To wrap this video, I should say the game looks and feels like how you expect it to be. The few times I played, I had the excitement of facing new enemies to fight, finding different stations to engage with, unlocking different recipes, and traveling to different places. And to top it all, you can play the game with up to 4 players as a team, which is something I'm excited about as I want to stream my gameplay with a friend. So your quest is to find me on Twitch and follow. But as usual, I do have my concerns. For starters, the battle mechanic is not the most exciting, although I think it's the best way they could come up with for the multiplayer feature. Then it's the repetitiveness of quests and the grind process. Very quickly, you will find yourself doing the same things just with different visuals. I'm also concerned about the game economy and its balancing. With the lands and different collections benefits, plus multiple materials to gather, how rare or abundant will the items be? Or how easy or hard is obtaining gold and mana? Also, the pay to win aspect can be a little turn off. Unless they allow a new player to get lucky and find a very rare item, probably most good items will be crafted and founded by the paying players, who are the ones reaching higher levels faster and killing stronger monsters sooner. And ironically, those are the players who would be buying those items off the marketplace. Hopefully they will need to buy our gold or mana for their grind, or maybe use our best weapon as a material for crafting their own. Life simulation MMORPG. But I'm keeping Red X on my contact list. He's buying everything. And finally, the concern with all the competition there is, like Spellborn, Pixels, Moonfrost, Soulbound, and probably more to come. Can the team capture the players' attention? Cause to be honest, an 82% retention in a Web3 project with a potential airdrop means nothing before launch. But all in all, it seems to be a good game, so we just have to wait and see. Now let me know what you think about this project. Is this something to keep you engaged? What are some features you wanted to have? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like the content. And one more thing, I always thought NFTs are the worst subscription model, but with 100 million in first and secondary sales, it's not too bad, eh? Bye.